We are days away from the first 7-9 center ever in 2K. If you are logging into MyTEAM today, this is what matters. Happy Thursday, everybody. We got leaks for tomorrow's video, plus a challenge or two to do today as well, but we know Thursday night can be one of the best nights to make moves in the auction house. Let's dive into it and see what matters today. Really only one new challenge to stay focused on today, a bit of a light day, ramp up for the weekend, but it's the new college player challenge. Kyan Evans, another point guard shooting guard, which is fine. I mean, it's been a little point guard shooting guard heavy, but regardless, get this done. It will be Sunday when everyone will have 7-9 center. There's going to be a lot of people running him, no question about it. So do your best to stay on top of that. Knock out the player challenge, get the Evo done. Dailies, play single player, rinse and repeat. No new bracket festival challenge. So essentially you can assume this is what we will have a repeat of, because this has been a full 7 days. Tomorrow we'll refresh to a new 7 days for week 2 of the festival. And we got 3 Galaxy Opals, 4 Galaxy Opals, and 1 Dark Matter. 3 Galaxy Opals make a Dark Matter. So essentially we get 2 Dark Matters and like a third. And we can expect around that coming from next week's challenges, unless they throw us a curveball. Someone had a good comment. What if they put some really rewarding challenges with Olivier Roux for this festival? If you use the 7-9 center, more incentive to get that college player done. Just a hypothetical there. Other than that though, we saw nothing new down here. Weekly challenges, nothing new. So bit of a light day as far as new content, but we did get the leak for tomorrow and we will review some of the new cards coming tomorrow because they are some of the classics. At least one of them is one of the favorites, really an all-time favorite MyTEAM type card. As far as modes to play today, dealer's choice. Honestly, just play whatever you need to get your season mode completion piece. I've seen people playing Showdown to get some victory cards to set themselves up next season for Showdown. Breakout is of course great just for general rewards, or if you're still getting that season completion piece. So dealer's choice. This weekend we will be back into Triple Threat Park and King of the Court, of course. No new domination. It's starting to look like maybe new domination will be season 6 at this point. I don't see them releasing a domination in the last 7 to 8 days of this season. Doesn't seem to make sense. So it might not be a domination this season. Hopefully the next domination then is really good, and maybe we go straight up to 100 overall reward card in domination. That would be nice to see. And daily shout out to exhibitions. We got all 5 of them done today, including I think a diamond and pink diamond one. Couple of these could be good rewards. Let's dive into the market. Last day for everything in here. I think tomorrow we'll reset the market and it will just be the new set. It's going to be Bracket Buster Blue Bloods. Say that 5 times fast. Bracket Buster Blue Bloods. My goodness. Those will be coming in tomorrow. Again, we'll review some of the cards coming out and of course a deeper dive more tomorrow. But the auction house has been great for us. We love these super packs, getting these amethyst really cheap, diamonds, finding those Shaquille O'Neal amethyst, a randomly rare card. You can see Anthony Black. It's funny, I'm usually able to buy and sell a lot of these meta pink diamonds at profit range through bids, even while super packs are still live. Like I don't even carry that much inventory into the weekend. And if I do want to carry some inventory in the weekend, I'll probably need to end up buying it today. So that's where a lot of these cards are. We did test out a Ronar test again. We actually broke even on this one. We can just clear that out. But we picked up Jamal Mashburn. We really like that card. We'll show off the lineup here in just a moment. Of course, just a day ago, we got the 100 overall Cooper Flag. So the lineup is looking pretty good. But yeah, able to sell a good number of cards. Couple didn't sell, that's okay. Even Roy Hibbert was pretty profitable yesterday. Won a couple on bid in the 80s. Able to sell for 100, like pretty easy flip. Few other good deals. We reviewed some of those lower tier pink diamonds. Like this is a pink diamond I'm getting for about 2K. So really nice spread across the board. Some higher end Galaxy Opals. Jalen Johnson got him at 70. Some low tier pink diamonds. That was from the pink diamond center filter. Max bid like 8,000-9,000. Picked up a Steven Adams, so really nice profit there. And yeah, plenty of sells, so that's cool. We can clear out the rest of these later. But for today, what I would think about, it's not a bad day to pick up a little inventory for the weekend. depending your appetite for risk, you could even think about some higher end cards. I mean, I wouldn't go too high end, but think about like Cameron Johnson. Look, he's a bit flooded. Like on the weekend when people are building out King of the Court teams, does he go back up to 90, 95 consistently? We've seen him there on weekends. Looking at the new set, I don't think it will completely change that pace. Maybe next weekend for season 6, we don't see these Galaxy Opals in that 70, 80, 90 range. But I think we're safe for the short term. Like, would feel pretty comfortable, still ideally winning in the 60s, but feel pretty comfortable. I could sell in the high 70s to 80s, potentially even higher into the weekend. So we'll be taking my time finding out some of these Galaxy Opals, even this one already at 50, but I think there's some value here, especially if you're winning around 60. Been able to sell these closer to 80 or 90. And there's a few Galaxy Opals like that. Jordan Farmer obviously on the lower end tier. For cards more like Cameron Johnson, let me find a few. I would think more like Jared Allen is a good example if you can make some similar type bids. Maybe not quite as high as a ceiling, but that's another good one. Mikal Bridges out of Certified. We've been trading him. Sorry, not Mikal Bridges. Miles Bridges. Put some respect on his name, Guru. Miles Bridges is another pretty good one to trade. Try to buy in the 60s and 70s. And a lot of these guys have multiple versions. With the alumni, there's a little bit more volume. There's one in the 50s I could bid on. Probably bid him up to like 60 or so. Definitely take the time on a few of these Galaxy Opals. Charlie Villanueva, this card could go back up to bid, but he's in that weird spot where if you're buying at 90, if you sell for 100, you're not in profit. You really do want to find a card you can buy at least in the 60s, 70s. And then if you can get in the 70s and they sell at 100, which we've been able to do really consistently with these all-star Galaxy Opals, like that Jalen Johnson you saw I just cleared out of the inventories. He's been great for us, just finding him. Like, here's one at 90 not selling. I think maybe over the weekend he gets back up to 100K, at least this weekend. And then by next weekend, maybe we see these Galaxy Opals just kind of consistently go down. But you could even throw Pascal Siakam into this group. Maybe not up to 81, but that 75 is a little bit more tempting. I do see an 80 up for buy now. Even that, a lot of these times I'll sell Siakam for around 100. It's just a matter of, is there going to be some drop this weekend? I just don't see it. So I do think in the 70s would be a little safer on some of these Galaxy Opals, but even closer to 80, you might be able to get your profit back. Here's Scotty Barnes, sold one of these for 100 not long ago. I mean, this is just kind of a super pack effect, but if I can win him again, play it a little bit safer in the 60s, maybe even high 60s on him, just because I've traded him a few times, definitely going to be some good opportunity. So for today as a whole, I would definitely go out and make some bids. I mean, depending on what your budget is, you can do the same for diamonds. You've seen me do it with Naz Reid all year long. I'm always looking for quick hits like this. He's getting a bit flooded. He's getting really flooded, but I'm still seeing about a 5K floor. So I'm not worried about maybe bidding 2,500. You'll be surprised how many of these you can pull home, sometimes even with thousands of MT back. But it's not a bad idea to scale it up. I had a comment yesterday, like I have 100K MT. If I had 100K MT and that was my starting budget, I would work a filter like Pink Diamond Center. I think that would be one of my go-tos. Just to cut out the noise, like Pink Diamonds across the board is probably a bit too broad, but I would think Pink Diamond Center, put your maximum buyout. They're going to sell at 95. Look, there's pretty much none up at 95, none up at 10 even. So Center Pink Diamond is going to hold a bit of a premium, even 11. Am I even doing this right? It seems like these guys have gone up just from yesterday. We'll go up to 15, even 13, 14 will sell pretty consistently, and then use the bids. So if you don't want to go through and look for, unique specific cards, maybe your bankroll's a little lower, you can't go out and buy 70, 80,000 K cards looking to flip, do some bids like this. Let's just go up to like 10 because they're selling at 13, and just see what's here, especially these wild gems. Like that's a good deal right there. Igodoro, definitely a good deal. A lot of cards to bid on here, so I would do that. And then you could go position by position. Each position will probably have a slightly different floor, or you can start using themes, mix it up with themes, and you can even start searching WNBA. Like we used to do this a lot, and I haven't done it in a while, but why not? Let's do it today. So we have to go by team with WNBA, but let's just go Pink Diamond WNBA. And start seeing some buyouts, because I'm curious, like a lot of these are going to be expensive. There could be some good deals here, especially if you get the right one at the right time. Yeah, there might not even be any. So let's just see if we can find a couple with some good filters. Been playing around with some filters, and you know, the WNBA market is in such a weird spot. I'm not really sure how to invest in it. Again, I'm not really sure how many people are using these cards, but I do think there's MT to be made here. Drop down below, are you trading a consistent amount of WNBA cards? Maybe more than just buying the newest one out, like we have made quite a bit of MT on. But a couple filters that kind of caught my interest. One filter that's a little underrated is minimum buyout. So I went minimum buyout 10,000. So I want to see slightly more expensive cards. A lot of them don't have much volume, but the Fever have some cards. Like curious, maybe this Aaliyah Boston, I think 60 is a little high for her. But when I actually did this just a moment earlier, there was another Nalisa Smith for 10K that already got bought out. So I think there is something here, but yeah, WNBA is a little unique right now. Like when I go to other teams, there's just not quite the same volume. Even this one, maybe some opportunity if you find the right price, but this is a good filter to at least see what's there and then just see if something's out of place. Like if we saw maybe 2 of these ivory cards and one was like 20K, we might think, hey, let's scoop that up real quick. Again, play around with the filters. We go through a lot of different strategies, but just getting creative with these filters. Be like, how can I populate some unique cards? Just using all the filters, like what can I, populate in a unique way? Maybe we go pink diamond. I'm just messing around right now, but minimum buyout 10K, pink diamond, Cavs. Do we see a weird anomaly here? I don't know. What am I even looking for here? Maybe this isn't the best filter for this type of thing, but just kind of playing around. I think for this, maybe maximum bid would be a good one. But first, you'd want to understand what is the cheapest pink diamond Cav? Like, let's just understand it. 15K gets you quite a bit of pink diamonds because there's some random ones. So kind of a tangent here, but I think you guys get the point. Play around with some filters. For today in general, I do think it's a decent day to pick up a little inventory for the weekend. The set tomorrow, we might as well take a quick peek at it. It's a fun set. This is an interesting set. I don't think it's going to break the market by any means. I mean, the 100 overalls are going to be expensive and rare. Of the 4, I think Devin Booker will probably be the most meta / popular, depending Paul Pierce's SIGs. I know sometimes they don't give him the best jump shot, but he's 100 overall. With the right animations, this Paul Pierce will be really good. Same with Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, he's going to have a crazy good jump shot. This could actually be a really good power forward. So some decent 100 overalls coming in the game, and they all have the alumni alter ego, so to speak. But a couple cards to highlight. I mean, first off, we got to talk about Danny Ferry. He's just kind of snuck down in there. Doesn't look like he has a Bracket Busters version, which is interesting. This means he will be rare. This is going to be a rare card because he doesn't have 2 versions. So very good card, very rare card. One of my favorites to play with over the years. There's been some great Danny Ferries. There's a Galaxy Opal Reward Danny Ferry. It might have been back when there was the triple threat ball drop or something like that. Pretty cool stuff. Kind of a fun set. At the top, there's going to be some great cards. Of course, we'll highlight Danny Ferry. Mo Bamba is always kind of a budget beast. I think he has like a 7'6" wingspan or something ridiculous. Kevin Love, maybe stretch forward. We'll see. Nothing too jumping out. I mean, what about some of the dark matters? D'Angelo Russell, Miles Turner. Yeah, this Miles Turner will be really good. That's a good point. And then I do see a Kings card, another point guard, shooting guard for Kings. Maybe it just shows how our roster is a little unbalanced right now. The last thing the Kings theme team needs is another point guard, and that will bring us into another point here in a second. But yes, overall, fun drop tomorrow. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But for the market today, just pick up some good inventory if you're up for it, like doing some bids. I just think it's safe to go ahead and use the bids. Try to tier up a little bit. Galaxy Opal, Pink Diamond at least. Dark Matters, we're not quite trading at that style yet just because they're not buyouts. But definitely some value out here to make your day bids with. And you will see one card we did buy is this Mike Bibby for the Kings. Got a pretty good deal actually, I think at least. We got him at 50. I have not seen him that cheap. Let's take a quick look here because I am curious. I think he's like the only auctionable Mike Bibby, but we can still put in the Galaxy Opal. There's our guy, Mike Bibby, 50. It seemed like a good deal, actually. I might try to grab another here at that price and see if we can flip him. He will probably keep going down. I don't think he's like that meta of a card, but got outbid at 53, so I think we got a decent deal. And yes, he will go right into the Kings theme team lineup. We needed a card somewhat like this. Maybe we have a guy on an exhibition right now, but either way, before we get too carried away, we'll just put Mike Bibby right in there. He should be a point guard, right? Let's go all the way down here. There he is. Mr. Mike Bibby. He might even need to start. I don't know. Maybe we do this. Malik off the bench. He is kind of a pistol off the bench, which we do like. So this might be the new Kings theme team. We will have another episode coming out soon, and with that addition, again, some new energy into the team. So that's a bit fun. But yes, auction house, it's always live and well. Look guys, regardless of what's happening, if you're keeping up to it, you can make MT on the auction house. Today, just make some bids, find the deals, use the bid method, find a few different, meta cards, whether it's going to go back in time, looking at Grant Hills. Maybe I'm going to pop over and check out my guy, Lonzo Ball here in a second. That 15's even a little low. That could be a fun one to bid on because, one, if it doesn't get bought out at 15, it's kind of a signal. But either way, we might get a really good deal on this and get him at 12. That could be kind of cool. So something to think about there. And then I will pop over to my guy, Lonzo Ball. This is another great one to trade. Looks like he's getting a little flooded. I'm not going to be surprised if we find ourselves a good deal. Interesting when he gets flooded, but people are staying stubborn on his price. They're like, no, he's going to sell at 33. Now there's a bunch up. I usually get him down in the teens, so we're going to go pretty cheeky on the bid, down at 23. And then hopefully in the weekend, he does sell at that 35 range. Fun things like that. So keep bidding, keep making your MT. Let me know down below how's your MT looking and what's the thought process there. And we can take a quick look at the lineup. There's been some significant changes. You were with me on stream last night, was playing with Cooper Flag in the park. Shout out Shep, shout out my boy Dwight. We had some fun in the park. And this card's pretty good. I'm still learning the ins and outs, but yeah, it's a really good card. We're going to hold on to him. And then shout out my boy Menace. He put me on this Jamal Mashburn card. Really, really good card. I actually like the jump shot. Pretty good defense, pretty shifty. 6'8" at the shooting guard. Got him for a good deal. So really like where the lineup's at. And we got Stackhouse back off the bench. And we picked up 2 Roy Hibberts yesterday in the 80s. Sold one already at 100, holding on to the other. He has a few extra badges. Gave him Legend Aerial Wizard. Not sure, I didn't give him that, but he came with it. So I'm not sure what's going on. That could be fun. Who knows? We will be throwing some oops. You guys know I'm a big fan of the oops. But Legend Rise Up on a 7-2 Roy Hibbert with, 95 driving dunk. That's going to be some really good animations. Not a bad card to add to the lineup. So obviously feel really good where the lineup's at. This will be the lineup we take into King of the Court. I don't expect any changes. Maybe at that backup power forward we could slide Bam in over Surge, but possibly not. We will keep a pulse on that. For the exchange, well, no new challenge today, which is a bit unfortunate. We've just been pushing up our pieces, and from all the challenges, King of the Court and Sunday Park Streak, we were able to get Jamal McGlure yesterday, and we actually had a Galaxy Opal piece left over. I went ahead and broke down the Galaxy Opal piece into pink diamonds. So now we have a good number of pink diamonds, I think 8. And I'm probably just going to keep grinding and pushing for Josh McRoberts. Of course, between challenges and Park Streak and King of the Court, we'll fly by 14 pink diamond pieces. I mean, that's like 1 dark matter piece reward. I mean, it's only 12 actually, so I only need 4 pink diamond. I'll probably just get that from playing the game. So at this point, I'm like, every other piece I get, I can put towards my next reward, which might be a 99 plus pack if we can get there. If not, it might just be Legends or something fun like that. But either way, man, that Jamal McGlure is really nice. Looking forward to Josh McRoberts as well. Feeling pretty good about the festival. And there is some dynamic duos we highlighted at the beginning of the festival that caught my eye. This Rick Fox one I think will be really good and fun in salary cap. I know we didn't highlight it today, but salary cap is a fun mode. We got a pretty cool lineup going there. Been playing a few games in that. With that, let's head into the city because we highlighted these rewards that one time and I told you guys I was going to keep showing you, and I've been doing it. I haven't put it in all the videos, but it is absolutely worth just to pop over here, have some fun on the daily pick'em. I think I got a couple right. Let's see how we did yesterday. Got the Hawks, Lakers. Man, I've been on a bit of a hot streak, guys. What? The Thunder lost last night? Oh my goodness. Okay. So they let you pick a lot of games, but I think the max you can win is 400. Like, look how many I have. Let's see how many they give me. Wow, I got 9. Just got 900 VC from that. Oh my goodness. That is a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, let's predict today's winners. Clippers, Pacers. Let's go Clips. Heat, Cavs. That's a tough one. Kind of a toss-up. I don't know any injuries or things like that. I'll go Cavs at home. Celtics, Hawks. Celtics at home. Rockets, Grizzlies. Got to go Rockets. I know it's on the road. Bulls, Thunder. Thunder. Don't let me down, Thunder. You guys just lost yesterday. Raptors, Pellies. Raptors. Oh, okay. Nuggets. Sometimes like, well, I said Pellies. Did I mean Pellies? Let's keep Raptors. Mavericks, Trailblazers. You know Trailblazers play hard. That's kind of a tough one, but we just got Cooper flagged. Let's go with Coop. And then Wizards, Warriors. Gonna go Warriors. Nets, Lakers. Gonna go Lakers. Wow, I didn't know you could get more than 400. Okay, that's actually a lot of VC. So we just got 900 VC. Let's see what we get out of the daily rewards. This is 50-50. It's not always MyTEAM related, but it can be worth it. Boom. 500 VC. So that is 1,400 VC just from that. Times that by 7. I mean, that's almost 10,000 VC. I know today was a bit of a good day, but still, definitely worth it. And if you do have a MyCareer player that you're semi-comfortable with, you can actually play one more game. It's 1 game to 21, relatively quick. If you come in here, there's a daily challenge. Now I get you. If some of you guys are like, look, on MyTEAM, I don't want to go through all this just for VC. Totally get it. But it's under here in quests, under MyCareer quest, and it's under the training. Open court athletics daily. Win 1 game. This is the court that you have to go to. All you have to do is play 1 game and you will get 500 VC. So we do play it. I usually play it most of the day now. So this will actually be a 2,000 VC day once this game's done. I won't show the gameplay from this, but you can see Silky D. He's looking pretty good out there, boys. He's looking pretty good. Oof, that game got a little sweatier than I wanted it to. 21-19, but we get it done. I think you also get VC just for playing the game. So you can get almost 1,000 VC just from this 1 game. Plus, we just got 1,400 VC. So that's over 2,000 free VC. That took about 5 minutes in total. So can be worth it. If you got a spare 5 minutes, I think it's worth the 2,000 VC, and that does add up over the week. I mean, if you do that every day for 7 days, that could be anywhere from like 10 to 15,000. Times that by 6, that's 60,000 VC. Definitely does add up over time. With that, take it with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, 60,000 VC doesn't get you too much, so I wouldn't sweat it too hard. That might be 5 of these packs, and realistically, you'll be lucky to get like an amethyst or something. I mean, it's not super likely. So if you don't find the time to do it, I totally get it. I wish you could get the Pro Pass with VC, because then you could be completely no money spent just by grinding a little bit of MyCareer, build up your VC, and then use that VC on the Pro Pass. That would be ideal, but unfortunately, we're not quite there. Just some things to think about and talk about. But as far as today, really just have fun in the mode, get some challenges done, keep grinding for that 40 college player cards. We're really close to the end. No new bracket challenges, so just play the mode you'd like, have some fun, and move and groove in the auction house as usual. Hope everybody has a great day. Much love and peace.